Okay, because it's just a friendly. Okay, we'll give him.
It's just a friendly, so I should give him time to.
But I just felt, this would have actually given Sondolise a time
to look at it,
really look at all of them, play all of them together. So when you're playing Egypt, remember you're going to play Egypt back to back, so you need your best legs, and you need to understand these players, the particular positions they will have to play, and know how to suit them.
So
that you don't play them out of position.
We let our viewers know that even before you play Egypt, you play the winner between Djibouti and Swaziland in November for the World Cup qualifier. So it's a busy calendar year for the Super Eagles.
I'm not looking at Djibouti and Swaziland.
You see, that's the problem. You need to look at it because you're building a team.
Can I use your word? Do they play football there?
No, that was Kazakhstan. Let's not bring Kazakhstan back into the discussion.
Same thing in Djibouti, just like you were
but just imagine, let's say Swaziland gets to Uganda came here to beat Nigeria.
Uganda is big in terms of football. How many people do we have in Djibouti?
That's Djibouti.
How many people do we have in Swaziland?
That's why they want.
So I think all Sunday Olise needs to do just go to Enyimba, Kano Pillars and Warri Wolves, pick players and play them. That's it.
Okay, that's it. It's really awesome. That's it. We know. We get the message.
Okay, Afrobasket Championship, right? The Tigers, of course, they didn't get to win the title. But the good thing is, they
I said it on this show. You're beating everybody. First game, second game, third game. When it gets down to the main,
you actually cost it. You cost it. They lost to Cameroon by just a point, and that was really painful.
That was the game they should have.
They didn't just lose by a point. They lost it in the second and third quarter.
Yes, because they were leading.
You led the first quarter, started very well.
Okay, now let's look at the Angola's game. I think this is the one that's really sweet because this was more like a miraculous victory. Now check the final quarter, the fourth quarter, 20-0 for Angola not to be able to get a shot. I mean, that was miraculous. If this result was just the one of Cameroon, it would have been much better.
This was the
look at the first quarter, it was 14-11. The second quarter, 20-17. The third quarter, Angola 24-14. And that was a huge gap. And in the final quarter, where the Nigerian guys, I just don't know what they had. They felt, okay, we need to get the tickets. At least, even if we can't get automatic tickets for the Olympics, we need to play the qualifiers and, of course, get qualified for Rio. Which still
takes me back to that game against Cameroon.
65-55. Can we stop that game, please? Thank you.
We have to look at that game. We have to talk about it.
It was so
because
painful.
We spoke with the team captain, and she was, optimistic that they were going to get past them.
They were.
What all the things they had to do, but you sense there was a little bit of complacency at some point. That is the word for me, and that really bothers me because
when you play a Cameroonian side at the All Africa Games, and of course you're able to get a better result, you felt, okay, I played Senegal and I was able to defeat them. You're just playing Cameroon, the host nation, and of course when you're playing host nation, you play against the crowd. We talked about the crowd, right?
Where you have to tighten your
and the Cameroonians usually, I wouldn't want to use the word bully now. The girls are really very strong, and
it's part of the game. If you have to be, bullied,
you have to get your results.
Exactly, and they did it so well.
I think Scott Tunaji has a lot of questions to answer.
Exactly.
They didn't look at the run of the Cameroonians.
They were able to make amends for this one in the game against Angola.
The Cameroonians were playing, before you start talking of the support, the home support.
Forget about the home support.
They were playing well, so you need to go and look at
the Tigers also were playing well.
Because it's the Tigers.
At a point when you, at the final quarter, two players were actually fouled, right? They were fouled out of the game, so they did not complete that final quarter. That also would have affected them in that final quarter. I think that was what happened. When you found out two crucial players, I mean, you don't have the bench. Usually the Tigers call on the bench. You have players coming off the bench to score as much as 4 or 5 points for them to get something. But
when it gets to the crunch time, when it gets to the crunch time, you shouldn't let go. Take a foot off the pedal.
Put on your champions mentality.
Exactly.
You get the first one.
They didn't lose 2 or 3 in a bounce.
You get your first quarter, you lose your second quarter that you were leading, you lose, tie the second quarter, you lose your third quarter that you were leading.
It's not done.
Then in the fourth quarter, you just fizzle out. I think the D Tigers are a very good side. They have quality. We listen to the captain say that. But again, it puts a lot of question mark on the technical quality of the crew.
Okay, but that technical quality was actually corrected in the game against Angola, and that was how they were able to get that result. Of course, qualify for the qualifying series for
if you had done that against Cameroon, you would have been going for gold.
This is the all-star list. You have Ayatari of Senegal, the MVP for the tournament. Of course, we have a Nigerian actually making the all-star 5, which is really crucial for her. I mean, she had about averages 13.9 points in each game that she played. So a good one. Geraldine Roberts also, she is also among the top 5 team. Top performance, of course, for that game against Angola. Now you're having Joyce having 15 points in that one, 7 rebounds and 1 steal. Adora alone, of course, who was actually able to make the top 5. She got in 10 points, 8 rebounds and 1 block. Then Kechi Akashide, your best friend, 9 points, 2 assists and 1 steal. Chioma Odeja is 8 points, 6 rebounds and 1 assist. Ndidi Madu, of course, I was actually tipping her for MVP, but she just didn't get it. 7 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and of course 2 blocks coming from her. Then Edema, she's having 7 points, 2 rebounds and 1 steal in that particular game. I just wish this result would have changed for the one against Cameroon, but that's not to be. That's against Angola. For you to have beaten defending champions for as much as 10 points, so that is really huge.
We are so happy they did that.
We are so happy
they did that.
Final word, Cecilia.
Final word
is to win a crucial game. Win it.
The Cameroonians are host nation. They've never been to the finals before.
Did you see what happened to them in the final? Wouldn't you have preferred Nigeria play Senegal? Did you see how messed up of a final it was for women's basketball in Africa?
They were tired because they used all their strength to play Nigeria.
So anytime they see Nigeria, they use all their...
Senegal have won this tournament
because it's Nigeria.
So you're playing against a very, very experienced team. And the last time they won was in 2009, so they were not definitely going to let that go. Cameroon don't have experience when they're playing finals. They were playing Nigerians. They played Nigerians before the All-Africa game, so you don't expect Nigerians again to beat them, because when you've beaten a team before, it will be difficult for you. Remember what happened to Angola, right? When they played Angola in the first game, they lost. What happened in the second one? They defeated in the third one. They defeated because they already know that when I'm playing this team,
when you come and talk about your women's team, you make it look like I don't like the ladies.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to give you facts. Sometimes they lose.
Are we not trying to say the same thing here? I'm hurt, Cecilia, that they didn't make it.
Because if they could win Angola,
I won't call her name. She has played basketball for this country. When you lose by a point in your semi-finals to an underdog as Cameroon, it's like losing 20 points.
Cameroon never lost a game.
That is what I'm saying.
They lost only one game, and the game they lost was in the final against Senegal.
They got that far because they are hosting. Yes. And when you're meeting the Tigress, they are looking for this title for the 3rd time with the Olympics ticket in sight.
They know that.
You don't go and lose that sort of game. So what I'm praying is the momentum they use, they beat Angola, let them take it and go to the OQTs.
That is
Thank you.
Qualify for the
interesting times here in the studios. Yes, that's what we love doing, taking the issues head on like we always do here on the show. Of course, sports this morning will continue in moments. Let's just catch our breath for a moment or two and enjoy this from the making of Champions Athletics relay taking place, and we'll definitely bring you up to speed with all the things that we have on the show. Sports this morning returns after this.
Well, Making of Champions has done so many things for us because we actually know our stand now. We know what we can do in the relays, know what we can do personally, individually, as for 100, for 200 and different individual events. So it actually made us know our stand and what we can do and our capabilities. We'll be expecting us at the World Junior Relays, representing Nigeria.
I believe that next 2 years, I'm gonna stand like a lion and represent my country well. So I pray that God will give me the privilege and knowledge, to train hard and to compete well. So that's what I'm asking God for now.
The relay is more technical than just speed. And what I did was just to tell them the basic, the technical aspect of it, and I think that's exactly what makes the difference. It's not like we didn't have more time to train, but I just tutor them on the basic techniques of relay, and that's what makes the difference. One thing about the relay is getting the betting across around the field. So I need to tutor them about the aspect of the check mark, getting out of the once the incoming runner is coming, the outgoing runner. Once you step on your check mark, you have to move out, but considerably, put into consideration the incoming runner and stuff like that. Then the betting exchange also, when you call for the hands, you don't just, give out the betting. You wait for the outgoing runner to bring out the hand, and you have to, give the betting and make sure the outgoing runner actually grab the betting before you let go, and some few other things like that. And that's exactly what they did, and it works. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, and that's the essence of this program. Really, it's just to bring back those competitions. And if I have to be honest with you, the competitions are still there. It's just that we're not looking for them, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. We want to start bringing out those good old days, bringing out those athletes and make them really compete and enjoy track and field. Because I'll be honest with you, one thing that was working for us then was the fact that we enjoy competing and everything. And I'll be honest with you, right now the athletes are not really enjoying it. So that's what we want to bring in the excitement, the fun, and the results will follow.